Back to the charts with Big Boss Crypto, bringing out day trading analysis on Bitcoin and on AVAX. In 30 minutes, we will have the CPI numbers coming out. Bitcoin has been going sideways around the 30k area after a quick pump to the upside. Was this in preparation for a dump? And do we get a Bart Simpson's pattern in the next couple of hours? Well, let's look at the charts. So for those of you who aren't familiar with the Bart Simpson pattern, it's basically a quick pump to the upside, basically vertical, and then we go up and down in this manner right here, and then dump straight down in the same speed as the first move to the upside. That's called the Bart Simpson pattern, and as you can see, it resembles him. That's why it's called that. It's not a technical analysis pattern at all. However, I do want to point out that we have this market maker structure on the daily time frame. We have a W bottom, first leg up, first retrace, second leg up, second retrace, and currently we're on a third and final leg up to the upside. We could go all the way up to 34k or even up to 40k in the next impulsive move to the upside, where we will create a double top formation and we'll move from there in 3 steps in a retrace to the downside. That's something I'm looking at least. We need to break this high right here on the 1 hour time frame and hold above it in order for us to solidify a move to the upside. We're currently consolidating below it. In order for this structure to be invalidated, we need to break this low right here at 24.8k. If we do that and close a 1 hour candle below this point right here, we have invalidated the structure and we could move to the downside even further. So we could see a retrace possibly all the way down to 24k before we get the last and final leg up to the upside. That's something I'm looking at least. So trade on confirmation. If we close this 1 hour candle or daily candle above 31k, sorry. If we close above 31k, I would consider that a confirmation that we could go at least to 34k, possibly even up to 40k in the next impulsive wave to the upside. If we look at the news events, we can see that we have the CPI numbers coming out, which could shock the market if we get shocking numbers from this news event. And we could see strange moves on the monthly time frame, but on the yearly I do think we will be pretty close to 3.1%, and it will be a nothing burger. We will continue sideways before going to the upside at the end of the week, possibly. That's something I'm looking at least, not financial advice. If we take a look at the liquidation map, more liquidation points to the downside than to the upside. So retail has been foaming into longs in preparation for the CPI numbers. That is an indication that we could move lower and retrace down to at least 28k, possibly into 26k. So that's something I'm looking at least. I'm very careful. I'm not placing any trades before the CPI numbers is released. You do whatever you want to do. This is not financial advice. This is just for educational and entertainment purpose only. Now let's take a look at AVAX. Looking at AVAX, we can see that we have a pretty interesting structure forming currently. Could possibly see this in the near future, where we create a double bottom formation. We have a lot of warning candles on the 1 hour time frame to the downside. If we zoom in a bit, we have created them right here, and we have a couple more of them at the $11 area. And if we go on the daily time frame again, we can see that if we recover those and hold above this low right here at $11, we could have a double bottom formation. I'm waiting for that before placing any trades, and if we do that, we could see intense moves to the upside, where the first target could be at $16.4, we could have a retrace down again, and then we could go up to $21 and even further than that. That's something I'm looking at least for AVAX, but I'm waiting for confirmation before placing any trades. Be careful for this double bottom formation before placing any trades. Not financial advice, but you will do whatever you want to do. Sorry. And that was it for today. Be careful, trade safely. Big Boss out.